Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 23rd. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you this week. And yeah, I would say that definitely a hardworking week. Let's just keep going here. Let's see. You literally have all the clubs cards. So let's start here. You have the 8 of clubs. This card can represent confusion, not being sure what to do. The clubs cards in general can represent confusion. Like I said, you have the Jack, the Queen, and the King of clubs. So King of clubs can represent your head being in the clouds, not seeing things clearly. I would say that for you, I think you just need to stick with something this week. I would say that's probably your message for the week, is just to stick with it and keep working on something, especially if you're working on like a business or a project. I feel like you just have to just work through it. I kind of got the same energy for Aries, actually, and I kind of feel like the same thing for you. I feel like as long as you're working on something this week, you'll be fine. You'll feel really good. But I think if you start like getting in your head and just start like thinking about like different possibilities but not actually working towards something, I think that's where the problems will come in. Next, you have the 3 of spades. Some of you could be dealing with a breakup, and if you are, I'm sorry, but you could be dealing with that energy and you could be just thinking about it, so try to let that go. For the rest of you, be careful of your back. You always get this card. Now that I say it, I feel like Cancer always has this message about your back and being careful with your back and things like that. So just make sure to take care of yourself this week and make sure not to get injured. Next, you have the Jack of clubs. Don't beat yourself up this week, especially if things are not moving forward like you would want them to. This card can be a card of beating yourself up and, feeling like you're out of time and all this other stuff. Like I said, I felt like, I kind of said this in the October readings. I feel like the end of the year here, people might be feeling like time. Like, I feel like people are just like saying, like, I don't have enough time, I'm out of time. Like, all these messages come up. So try to get away from that. But this is a good card. A great card of looking forward into the future, and a great card for planning the future as well. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs, which is also a good card. This is a card of seduction and trying to use your powers of seduction. So if you're single and you're looking, definitely a time to get dressed up. Even though it's a queen, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. You can still use your powers of charm and wit and seduction, and things like that, which is what this card is about. Amazing card for business for the same reasons, using your charm and your wit and your negotiation skills to kind of get what you want. So this is a great card as well. Next, you have the 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs is a card of I'm getting slow and steady wins the race for you. So I feel like you could just be making kind of slow progress, which is not a bad thing. Again, I feel like it's actually a good thing. I feel like you are making progress, so you're actually feeling better because you're moving forward. So again, I don't think that it's a bad thing. I think that it's a good thing for you. Next, you have the King of Clubs. Like I said, this can be a card of having your head in the clouds this week, not seeing things clearly. I'd say no judgments this week. I felt, it's funny because I felt like saying that to Gemini. I almost said, no judgments, no expectations, kind of energy for the week. Because, again, I feel like if you have expectations, you'll be disappointed in things in general. Like I said, it's interesting. Like, I don't feel like it's a bad week for you at all, but I just think that you just shouldn't have any expectations. This is also a great card for authority, for becoming an authority, for dealing with authority figures, bosses, things like that. And it's a great card if you are trying to become a boss, if you're trying to become an authority at work or something. Great card for that. And you end as you. You end as the Queen of Hearts, which is Cancer, and which is great. Puts you in a position of power, position of strength. And I feel like this is saying that you are kind of like in this birthing phase. This is a card of birth, and I feel like this week is the final push, just to say the least. And I feel like next week you'll probably be feeling much better. Although again, I don't feel like I feel like it's just kind of like a even week for you. I feel like maybe it's not very exciting, but I feel like you're kind of wrapping a bunch of things up, planning for the future, and like I said, final push. That'll be your message for the week and into next week, which I think will be great. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.